So now I have a segment that I like to call Rapid Fire. So I'm gonna ask you a list of questions and, just let me know how you feel about it. So number 1 is Kobe or Jordan, and why?
Kobe. Jordan was a better athlete, but I think Kobe had a better game. You know what I mean? Jordan is a rare mix of like somebody that's fundamentally sound. He would normally have the best fundamentals on the court and be the best athlete, So Kobe had the same level of fundamentals, but less athleticism. So I feel like Kobe did more with less. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Kobe's ability to dribble, I feel like, was superior to Jordan's. His ability to shoot the three. His IQ, I feel like, was a little bit above Jordan's. So I'm picking Kobe, even though if we just go on raw game and skill, or just raw talent, you have to pick Jordan over everybody. But I just feel like Kobe could will his way into things. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with Kobe.
Okay. So who have more hops? Who you think have more hops out of Ja Morant and Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose. So I think, but they both do the 2-foot thing.
Mm-hmm. 2-foot jump.
Yeah. I believe that Derrick Rose is a little shorter. Rose is 6'2", 6'3". Morant is what, 6'4", 6'5"?
Nah, Morant is about around the same height. 6'2", 6'3".
That's a tough one. Because Derrick Rose is more of like a power jumper.
Power jump, and other dude, he jump off of.
Yeah, he like cat quick. It's like comparing, to me, it's like comparing Randy Moss to Terrell Owens. It's like it's different because Derrick Rose is more explosive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like hearing a muscle car, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where Morant is more like a quiet, like a Ferrari or something that's just like, it's hard, bro. That's a tough one.
So you're gonna say?
I'm gonna go with Rose.
D Rose.
I'm gonna go with Rose.
So I've been having that debate with people, and most people go with Ja because they go about how high their head is.
Right, but
so Ja, they did a little test, and Ja's head was a little bit above the rim.
Right,
like where he was eye level, and then D Rose was like right at the rim. So if they're going off of that, me personally, I still think that Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I mean, Rose was like,
it seemed like he was shorter.
Yeah, man, that's a hard one.
D Rose is actually taller by an inch.
Is he?
What?
See, that's another. It don't seem like it. I'ma still go with D Rose.
Yeah.
Cause look, a lot of Ja Morant has the greatest missed dunks in the history of the NBA. That nigga would try to take off from the point. I don't see Derrick Rose missing many dunks like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. I can't remember Derrick Rose dunking on nobody. I seen him dunk on Dragic on the fast break, but I've never seen him like where a person's standing outside of the box and he's like.
Yeah, that's not his thing. Yeah, Ja Morant is that type of nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a tough one, man. Yes, I'm gonna still go.
Leave that. You still on D Rose?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So since you mentioned Randy Moss or T.O., I had Randy Moss or Jerry Rice.
Man, here's the thing, right? Randy Moss is the most talented wide receiver ever. He made it look the easiest. Mm-hmm. But Rice is the most consistent. So, it's kind of weird because we come from that era, we like right in the middle, like where when we was growing up, when we talked about who was the best when we was little, we didn't give a fuck about no championships or consistency. We just went with who the rawest nigga was.
Right.
But then as we got a little bit older and Kobe came into play, nobody wanted Kobe to be better than Jordan. So they always started talking about championships, in my opinion, as a way to spite Kobe. Because they didn't think he was going to get the championship, You know what I mean? So Randy Moss is the rawest, period. I think you're a fool as a GM if you take anybody over Randy Moss at the receiver. The only one I can kind of make a case for is Megatron.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
He just didn't win nothing,
But Megatron didn't dominate in college like Randy Moss did. Randy Moss dominated in college. When he was at Florida State before he got kicked out, he was dominating the Florida State defense. Then he got kicked out. Then he went to Marshall and dominated at Marshall. Then he came into the league immediately and dominated. You know, he was running by niggas, dog.
Yep.
I think I'm not picking nobody at why. Then when he got with a quarterback.
Tom Brady?
Bro, that was
It was a wrap.
It was crazy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I was never a Patriots fan, but I love greatness, you know. So I was glued to that.
Randy, we ain't seen nothing like Randy Moss since.
Never. Well, what you think about the new dudes like Jefferson and?
I really ain't been hip to. I mean, shit. I gotta watch. I ain't been watching football.
Yeah, I kind of fell off of it a little too. I cannot sit and watch a 3-hour game like I used to.
Right.
But you know. Okay, so we're gonna go to hip hop. Tupac or Biggie?
Yeah. See, man, I'm not a fan of that argument because I think they're too different. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people like to say that Biggie's a better rapper. But he, you know, that's tough, man. I'm gonna pick Tupac because he's a complete artist, but you know, they could go either way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a tough one for me.
So for me personally, I couldn't pick between them because I love Pac, but I also love Biggie.
Yeah.
And you know, growing up at the time, you know, the whole Biggie, Tupac beef, people out here was giving you slack for liking Biggie or listening to Mobb Deep or Jay-Z.
Trip if you wore Timberlands back in the day. Like, nigga,
come on, man.
You from the East Coast, homie?
Right. Don't mention no Wu-Tang or nothing. You really getting, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I could pick one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just both greatness in their own different ways. So
that's how I feel about it.
Yeah. So Tank or Floyd Mayweather? Who wins that fight?
Floyd, easy. Tank too small. Tank is 5'4".
Is he that small?
Yeah, he's small. Yeah,
he's
5'4". Great fighter, very smart, got a lot of talent. But I haven't seen him win in enough ways. I've seen Floyd win in every way you could possibly win. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think he'd drop him, like if you catch him with one of them?
Yeah, Tank could drop anybody his size, but he won't catch Floyd though.
Has Floyd ever been dropped?
He been caught by
Shane Mosley?
Shane Mosley and what's his name? The dude who bit his finger. I can't remember his name. Remember the dude that bit his glove? And Floyd was like, he bit me. They fought twice.
Hispanic guy?
Yeah, he's Hispanic. He's not Mexican though. He's from probably like, not Venezuela, but you know who I'm talking about.
Is that the one who he knocked out with they called it the cheap shot after they kept headbutting him?
Nah, you talking about, not Vargas, but damn, I can see his fucking face too in my head.
Yeah, I have all of their faces in my head, but I'm bad with the names.
Yeah, but Floyd, it's not even close with him and Tank. Yeah, Floyd all day.
Okay, whose signature shoe is this?
Oh, those aren't the first Shaqs.
Yep, they are the first Shaqs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the first Shaqs was Dookie.
I used to think so as a kid.
Now you like them?
I do as an adult. I kind of appreciate a lot of shoes that I did not like as a kid.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it kind of takes some time to see them on your feet. So I actually do like those.
Yeah. Did they re-release those?
Yeah, they got them in all kind of colorways now. But the original ones, they re-released them.
Yeah.
Who was the first boxer with Jordan brand?
Oh, that's easy. Roy Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
Yeah.
All right. Clyde Frazier was the first ever to have a signature shoe. With what brand?
Converse. Damn. Who was it?
That's Puma.
Is that right?
Yep. The Puma Clyde.
I didn't know. Did they re-release those?
Yeah. Oh, they got a million colorways of those.
Are those the ones that look like Chucks?
They look like the Puma Suedes, like the breakdancing ones.
Okay. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yep. Okay. So the last question. Jordan only wore one player shoe in the NBA. Name that player.
Jordan. It was his own shoe.
That's your answer?
Yeah.
Penny Hardaway.
He wore pennies?
He wore pennies in the 95 playoffs. When the patent leathers first came out, he didn't have a black pair. So he asked Nike for a pair of penny shoes. And he wore the pennies against Penny in the playoffs.
Hilarious.
Penny had on the same shoes.
That's funny.
Nope.
Trolling them, huh?
Trolling them.
MJ is a dog for that one. Man.